Hello friends, welcome to MateFresh channel, and in today's tutorial we are going to create Jarvis, a program that is going to interact with you. It will hear your commands like open YouTube, open Google, search on Wikipedia by saying the term Wikipedia in your sentence that you are looking for, open an application on Windows or open Google, and it will wish you as it opens. So let's run the program and see.
Welcome back, sir.
So
How may I help
wished
you,
me
sir?
open code. So it is working. Let me stop this. Welcome back. Let's start our tutorial. So first of all, we need to create a Python file. For that, I've already selected a folder, and in that folder I'm going to create a new file with the name jarvis.py. Don't forget to write .py. It's extension of Python. So click enter. Now let's start. First of all, I'm going to import certain engines, that are import pyttsx3, not 2, it's 3. So in your computer you might not have get it installed, so for that you have to go into the terminal, and in the terminal write pip install pyttsx3 and then press enter. You can see it is saying your requirement has already been satisfied because I have already downloaded it. So if you have not, you can download in the same way as I have told. Similarly, you can download other engines which will not be present, which I'll be telling you. In the same way, just pip install and the name of the engine. So let's join it back. Now I'm going to import the most important thing, that is speech recognition. This is also not installed by default. You can download in the same way by typing pip install speech recognition. There should not be any gap between speech recognition as it is here, means they are in continuous, mean you have to write just like this only, no space between them. But I'm going to insert a space between them, which is just a second. Okay, where it is, how, oh yes, of course, and then save it. Now I have zoomed out, that's why you might have seen that text smaller, but no problem, I'm back. And now I'm going to import other engine, that is Wikipedia, through which we are going to learn about something or anybody. And another engine is datetime, which is already installed. You have to install Wikipedia because it is not installed by default. Datetime is a default installed engine. Next is web browser. This is also pre-installed in the system. And the last is import OS, that is operating system, to control the applications of your operating system, which is the Windows. It is also installed by default. So now let's move to the next part. Now follow me as I write the program. Create a variable engine and then write pyttsx3 and then initiate .init first of all, to initiate the way, convert it into the variables, and with the within quotes write sappy5, not spa, it's sappy5. I'm sorry because I'm quite not fast in typing, So create another variable with the name voices and write engine. I'm so sorry for my nephew, he's too loud. Engine, and get property to, to receive a property, and the property will be, we'll be setting, and within the single quotes write voices. Doesn't matter you write in single quotes or double quotes because both imply the same thing. Converts it into strings. Now write engine dot set property, not get property. Now we are going to set the property, and the property will be within single quotes voices, or just the voice might work. Voice comma voices, that is the variable which will print out in the name, and the property will be voices. We are going to write 0. Two types of voice are there in SAPI 5, one male is one female. .id. Now we are going to create another function, a function, not another, a first function, that is speak, and write in audio. Write colon, then press enter, and follow me as I do. A engine, not engine, it's engine dot say audio, engine dot say audio, and then engine dot calling function, run and wait function, which will run and wait for certain minute. Run and wait. We will create another function that will be wish me, because I want to wish, I want that when my computer runs or my program runs, it wishes me. So I'm going to write wish me within quotes and colon, press enter. Now for that I am going to set the duration within which he is going to wish me and what he should wish. For that I'm going to create another variable r, which is equals to, convert it into integer, and then recall date time dot date time dot now brackets, and then the dot r. We are going to run the condition according to the r. Now let's set the condition. If r is greater than or equal to 0, and which is an AND operator, and r is less than 12, then put a colon and enter. Speak, what he is going to speak, that the time is about morning, this time interval is of morning, means he'll wish me morning. What he's going to wish, I have chosen the voice male, so I'm saying he. Don't you think I'm just gone mad and saying a non-living thing and abbreviating it with living thing. So let's write good morning. Oh, that's wrong. Morning, sir. Good morning, sir. It will wish me good morning, sir, during the time. elif elif I'm not going to create another condition that is for setting between the time intervals between 12 to 16, that 12 to 18 that is good afternoon, and then 18 to 24 for good night. I'm going to create just that whenever I log in back or run the program, it says welcome back sir. When the time is not within the range, that is 0 to 12, it will say welcome back sir. Although we haven't logged in once, so it is going to say the same, welcome back sir. And then for the sentence what he's going to speak, like after saying that, after wishing me, it is going to speak how may I help you sir. How may I help you sir? It will speak how may I help you sir. You can change the condition like sir, madam, whatever you want it to speak. So let's create another function, that is take command, that is the input, and this is variable name command, which will take input from the user, that is from the microphone. Variable r equals to sr dot recognizer, sr dot recognizer. You might be thinking it is not suggesting recognizer because I haven't imported speech recognition as sr, which I should impose to make this go correct, otherwise it may hang in there. So with sr dot microphone, and I'm going to import it as source colon print. What is going to print? Listening dot dot dot, that whenever it is going, so that we can know that it is listening, it is hearing. And then r dot pause threshold, I'm going to increase the threshold. Pause threshold means after how long it is going to wait to hear our voice, then reply to it over there to recognize it. And then audio equals to another variable r dot listen source. What is going to listen? Source, which is our microphone. Now let's create a trial condition, that is try is going to try, and then write print, and what it is going to print, recognizing dot dot dot, means it is recognizing your voice. It is going to try the command which he has taken, it has taken from you. So it is going to print this out, sorry, not create, it is going to print this out. And then let's create another variable with name query, that is the question we have asked. Query equals to r dot recognize dot, I'm going to use Google, that is speech to text, you must have seen in your Android devices. So I'm going to use it, which is the same as that of Google. Recognize Google, and then it is going to be audio. It is going to recognize audio, and then comma, not comma or comma, but however you pronounce, and then set the language equals to quotes en English. That is for Indian. If you are American, or you can go on Google and search for it, that which type of language is used and what is the way to insert it in Python. Once you've done that, then just come down and just print query. If you are not getting what I'm writing, so you should see the tutorial for beginners. This is for the intermediates one, the ones who knew a few things about Python, or they knew the basic of it, which is this much which we have done till so far. So let me print what I'm going to print, quotes f, and we are going to print what user said, or you said, or you means the statement which you will say it is going to print in the microphone. You colon, I'm just writing you, not user said and all. Then it is going to write what I have said, that is the query the query, and then followed by /n, which is, don't forget that the quotation is to be after the query or /n. Query, and then /n, that is an escape command, and quotes, double quotes, close. Now we have to create exception also. If something goes wrong, like you are not connected to the internet or something, in any sort of error, except, and it is going to create exception. Now exception as e, I'm going to use it, and now we will print the exception if something goes wrong, which what was the error it is going to print as e, and then it is going to print, as you might have seen in Google Assistant, when it does not hears you, it says something like sorry I can't hear, network problem, and all those sentences. So we are going to write the same. We are going to write sorry, please say that again. It is going to say please say that again dot dot dot, and we are going to return none as a statement. We have to return query, return query or query. I must have pronounced it wrong, so I am sorry. Right, return query, we are going to return it. Once we are done, we are going to create our main function. Just type in main and the what. First of all, let's call the wish me function which we have created. Wish me, ensure that the syntax or the capital letters are same as that one which we have created over here. This function, it should be similar to the way it has been written up there. it is going to call we are calling this function. Now we are going to create a while loop which is going to true, which is going to be true for all time. It is going to loop until certain condition is filled, and the query is equals to take command, and the function which we have created command the voice input, it is going to convert it into lowercase dot lower and brackets. So sorry once again for the noise behind. Now we are going to create the condition. If Wikipedia in query, that is query, it is correct, query, then speak speak na, it is confusing sometimes, not always. And it is going to say what? Searching Wikipedia. So what is this going to do? That if you say something in query that is in your microphone, and it is going to recognize it with the help of recognize speech, Google, or speech to text, and then it is going to say searching Wikipedia. Instead of printing it, it is going to say, we can print also by using the print statement. So it is going to search, and if the content is found in there, it is going to print. So it prints that sentence we are going to write further, and that is query equals to query. We are going to replace that sentence with a query. Query or query, I'm sorry if I'm pronunciating it wrong. I don't know what happened to my tongue. I'm just speaking wrong again. Query dot replace. We are going to replace it with the Wikipedia term quotes. I just turned on caps lock. Wikipedia, and then insert comma to separate out, and then create blanks, which will be the sentence which is the sentence which we have searched for. Now we are going to print the results. So create a variable result or results equals to Wikipedia dot summary, and then write in the query, it's not query, it's query comma, and I'm going to make it read sentences equals to 2. Now it is going to read 2 sentences from the Wikipedia after searching, which we have asked it to search for. Now it is going to speak that also, and it will start by saying speak quotes. It will say according to Wikipedia. According to Wikipedia, let me reduce Wikipedia altogether. According to Wikipedia, and it is going to print the result as well, so that you can read it by yourself. If you can't hear, or you understand what I mean to say, results, it is going to print the results, and it is going to speak also the results. So sorry for the horn. Now, so we have created a condition that is going to search in the Wikipedia on hearing the term Wikipedia in your query. Now we want to do something more like open YouTube or something like. Before going on further, let me just see if it is working or not. So just save it and then uh, run it by right clicking on the anywhere on the window and select run Python file in terminal. Oh, syntax error. It is saying OneDrive line 21. There is a problem in that invalid syntax. Ready. Oh, we have forgot to write the define function def. Now let's save it again and just run once again. Again there is a problem. Unexpected unknown sentence, that is R. Wish me there should not be any F in between. Okay, I am committing so much mistakes. Please ensure when you are writing and don't commit such mistakes. Save once again, then run again. Again there is a problem. Let's see invalid syntax, and that is, it is saying parent syntax error. What have I done wrong? I get that we haven't placed a bracket, closing bracket after that, which is causing a problem. So save that once again. You should not find any mistakes, and then run finally if any mistakes occurs.
Welcome back, sir.
So that
How may I
works.
help you, sir?
It is listening. It is recognizing as well. So we haven't said any something which should recognize. So I'm going to close that. At least it is working as far as we have done. But we'll be working on or looking for the commands later on. Now let's create something else. Or let me just test out this Wikipedia first. I'm going further. Let me delete that and run once again.
Welcome back, sir. How may I help you, sir?
Taylor Swift Wikipedia.
Searching Wikipedia.
Well,
According to Wikipedia,
it heard.
Taylor Allison Swift, born December 13, 1989, is an American singer-songwriter.
Working quite well.
She is known for narrative songs about her personal life.
Now let's write other commands. Like, let me copy this statement. See, then enter. Arrange it properly. Indentation is very important in Python because it might cause problems to your program. And then Control V and change the term Wikipedia and write like, say, open YouTube. Open YouTube space YouTube. So what is going to do, it is going to open the web browser, which will be your default web browser, not Wikipedia. It's web browser dot open, and it is going to open what? Chrome. Let me tell you one thing. When I did this program, I encountered with an error, which was that when I wrote this youtube.com, it opened into Internet Explorer, but I wanted to open it in Chrome, which is my default web browser. So I just typed in https colon, which is the right way, not forward slash, to insert a link, https www, that is world wide web dot youtube.com. Let's try this out. You can click over here to run Python file.
Welcome back, sir.
Oh,
How may
wow.
I help you, sir?
Open YouTube. It is taking time. I guess it hasn't heard. Oh, my data connectivity is slow, maybe. I guess so. Let me run once again.
Welcome back, sir. How may I help you, sir?
Open YouTube. It should hear. Let's give it a bit of time. Something is wrong either. Open YouTube. Let's see if it heard it. Nah, it isn't hearing. It's taking too much time. Maybe I should decrease the space that is causing problem. I'm not sure. For your information, I'm still learning Python. I'm not a professional one. This is something which I've learned, so I'm sharing with you all. So let's save it and run it once again.
Welcome back, sir.
Yeah.
How may I help you, sir?
Open YouTube. This, I guess. Open YouTube. Didn't listen open, that's why I didn't open YouTube. Okay, it opened it and it opened it perfectly. So let's end it and continue writing further commands. Paste it, and this is not going to, not again the condition, it should be elif. Same here, it is going to elif. Wikipedia, no, this time we are going to say web browser like Google. You can type in anything, or you can give any command of your choice, whatever you want to make it open through the web browser. That is web browser, and then dot open, and it is going to open what? The link. That is again https colon to open it in your default web browser. Otherwise it will open it if you write google.com in your Internet Explorer. This is the problem which I faced, so I don't want you all to face in that problem. So for that, www.google.com, you just to have add in the domain and extensions in there. Let me copy this because we have to use elif, not if statement. Elif, and just paste that, and in that I want it to play music for me. For that I'm going to write play music. When it hears it, play music. Sorry guys once again for the sound. I live in such quite noisy place, so I can do that anything to this problem. Rest I can solve your Python problems. So now we are going to write music space directory. Music directory is equals to quotes, and you have to just write in, or just copy the location of your folder where you have your songs. I have my songs in local disk E and music. Where the hell is that? Music, it is here. Okay, music. Let me properties, E folder, music. I've seen. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write, or you can just copy from there. E /2 times to escape the command of inserting a backslash. This is how we insert a backslash, by writing / by inserting 2/ continuously, and then music. This is where I store my music. If you don't have such folder of music, you can create to use this command. And then songs is equals to OS, which is going to be our operating system engine, dot list dir, which is going to list out everything which is present in the what? Yes, music directory, which is the path of our file, a variable music directory. And then we are going to print the songs. If you want, you can print, or you can comment it out if you don't like afterwards. It's not songs, it's songs, songs, songs. Now we are going to start os dot start. We are going to start the file, and then in bracket we are going to say os dot path. We are going to join them, path dot join, path dot join, and that is music directory, comma songs, and I want to play the song number 3 in my directory. I guess something is Indian Bollywood song, where I belong, India basically. So I'll have Indian songs in my list. I have Hollywood songs as well, but not much. I'm not a fan of Bollywood songs. I'm not a fan of Hollywood songs. Fan of Bollywood songs. I am fan of Bollywood songs. That's correct. That's the correct way I said. I'm very confused right now in teaching, because I can do only one task at a time. So that's it. Let's save this and run if it works. Run Python file in.
Welcome back, sir. How may I help you, sir?
Play music. Oh, if it works, please go on, go. Run it. It is not. Connectivity is slow. I guess so. My connection is not good. It is not. Play music. Oh, before hearing all it, just started recognizing.
Welcome back, sir.
Once again.
How may I help you, sir?
Play music. Oh, it opened my music software, so it is working. I'm not going to play the song. I'll waste my time in that. I was thinking to create another. Let me close this. It is listening again. Another command, that is elif. Just let paste that thing which I copied, elif, and I want to open another application like VS Code. When I say VS Code, or just say open code is there in query, it is something like when it hears me saying open code in the query, it is going to print what? Not print, it is going to open. And to open it, I'm going to say code path, which is the directory. Code path equals to, you can copy the path of your Visual Studio Code, go to window and just right click on it and go more and open file location. You can right click on it, and from the properties you can copy the target and just close that and paste it over here. And this way remove these extra quotes which are present. In this way you can copy the directory of your path, and then we are going to do the same thing as we have done in the music. os dot start file, and that is going to run what code paths. Let's save it and run it. Delete that and run it.
Welcome back, sir. How may I help you, sir?
Open code. Oh, there is an error in the sentence. I don't know what. Okay, we have to insert back forward slashes twice because this is an escape way, or it is not going to insert a backslash in the directory. Python needs two back or forward slashes to insert that particular slash. Now let's save it and run it once again.
Welcome back, sir. How may I help you, sir?
So far. Open code. Well, it opened another window of a Visual Studio Code, and that's it. This is, yes, we are end of this tutorial, and that was the tutorial of creating Jarvis. There are a lot more features like changing the pitch of your voice, frequency rate or energy rate. You can change it by going to threshold which I have increased, and you can, holding control, you can click on it and it will take you to the, sorry for the sound, and it is going to take you there, and you can read out what this means. It means the seconds of non-speaking audio before a phrase is considered complete. You can increase that. I've increased to 1 because it might, and you can change the energy threshold, which is minimum audio energy to consider for recording. As I live in a quite noisy place, by default it is 300. You can change if you live more than noisy than me place, of course, then you can increase the value to something like 350, 400. In that way you have to shout in the microphone so that your program hears it. And there are other features also you can go around and check out, but this is so far what I'm going to tell you in this tutorial. In the next tutorial I'll tell you further more features of Python. Till that, there is a task for you. Try to insert other commands like creating creating a random module for your music, so that the command plays the song randomly by choosing random numbers and random song from your list. Okay, so that's it. See you in the next tutorial. Sayonara. Bye bye.